the male protagonist of this anime, Kyotaro, has a perverted dream, which is to take the lives of everyone. His first target is Anna, the school belle with a hot figure, but when he sees her sleeping, he only wants to have close physical contact with her. Even her sport coat arouses his desire. Will he eliminate her or occupy her? Let's see. On a peaceful afternoon, Kyotaro, finding the classroom too noisy, decides to go to the library to read. Unexpectedly, he encounters Anna there. Anna is beautiful and tall, and she's called the most beautiful girl in school. However, she has a big appetite. Since school rules prohibit bringing snacks, she often hides in the library to eat secretly. Afraid of being caught eating snacks, Anna asks Kyotaro to keep her secret, because Anna was eating at that time. Kyotaro couldn't quite catch what she was saying. When he peeks at Anna, he discovers that Anna is looking for her scissors to do homework, so he offers to lend his box cutter to Anna. Anna doesn't ask why he was carrying a box cutter, but says thank you to him immediately. Without being disliked by her, Kyotaro feels a bit surprised and shy. Before leaving the library, Anna hands Kyotaro her snack. He mistakenly thinks Anna is sharing snacks with him, but she meant to ask him to throw the package bag into the dustbin. At school the next day, Kyotaro sees his box cutter on his desk. The thought of Anna touching his cutter makes him blush. Then, the class will present their group work, while Kyotaro notices a conflict between Anna and her teammate Miko. Miko complains about Anna's ugly handwriting and rewrites their manuscript, which Anna seems to not care about, but she looks disappointed during their presentation. Later, Kyotaro finds Anna crying in her seat. To stop others from disturbing her, Kyotaro deliberately ruins his homework, attracting everyone's attention. During lunch break, Kyotaro encounters Anna once again in the library. Surprisingly, a classmate named Anoka also arrives at the library. Anoka is there because she has received a meeting request from Kenta, a fellow classmate who has a strong liking for her. When Kenta expresses his affection for Anoka, Anna realizes that she has interrupted their date. At this moment, Kyotaro, who is hiding behind the bookshelves, accidentally makes a sound. Anna remembers that Kyotaro is also in the library. She takes this opportunity to approach Kyotaro and makes a cat-like noise. Watching Kenta and Anoka enjoying their time together, they both feel content. After school, Kyotaro comes to a bookstore where he once again meets Anna. It turns out she is a well-known magazine model, and she comes to check on the sales of the magazine. She is dressed up now, looking stunning. She expects to be recognized by her fans while her enthusiasm scares two fans away directly. Seeing her being embarrassed, Kyotaro can't help but buy one of Anna's magazines. However, when he looks at her photos, Kyotaro senses the gap between them. The next day on his way to school, Kyotaro notices Anna is with a boy named Haruya. Haruya is their senior, and he likes Anna, frequently trying to talk to her, secretly following behind them. Kyotaro can tell that Anna doesn't like Haruya. To interrupt their conversation, Kyotaro speeds his bicycle into the river. When Anna asks him why he did that, Kyotaro lies that he mistakes the accelerator for the brake. Hearing this, Anna giggles. She finds him a very interesting person. Kyotaro blushes at this moment, but while he is attracted to Anna, he still does not give up the idea of murdering her. For Kyotaro, the library is a holy place, where he can be alone reading weird books like Murdering Encyclopedia. However, since Anna started having snacks secretly in the library, Kyotaro's peaceful life has been completely disrupted by her. On this day, Kyotaro notices Anna repeatedly going out to get the tap water. It turns out she brought a snack that has to be mixed with water. To help her, Kyotaro rushes to get a glass, only to find her finishing the snack when he's back. Though upset, Kyotaro tries to act calm and gets a glass of water for himself. Just then, Anna sees him and hands her trash to him again. Kyotaro is intensely curious about Anna. He can't understand why she always hides alone in the library. Anna has many friends, yet none of them joins her when she indulges in snacks. Kyotaro's thoughts take a dark turn, to the point where he even suspects that Anna has discovered his assassination plot and intends to kill her when no one is around. Just then, he overhears a classmate named Sho discussing Anna. Due to the scorching weather, Anna is sweating profusely. Sho is a very lecherous boy who sees this as an opportunity to check out Anna's underclothes. Kyotaro learns of Sho's intentions and, to stop him, deliberately drops his pen on the floor. Sho is forced to stop his actions and pick up Kyotaro's pen. Meanwhile, Anna leaves the classroom with her friends, and Sho is no longer able to carry out his plan to peep. Kyotaro sees how close and happy Anna is with her friends, wondering even more why she has to secretly eat snacks alone in the library. Afterward in the library, Anna borrows Kyotaro's fan, which she finds fragrant and asks him to smell it. Kyotaro cannot refuse her. As he approaches Anna, he sees her underwear exposed from sweat. This makes Kyotaro so nervous and shy. Just then, Anna's good friend Chihiro comes to the library, and Anna hides under the desk to not be found by Chihiro. Sensing Anna's body, Kyotaro can't help but have a physiological reaction. Actually, Chihiro has discovered Anna, but instead of calling her out directly, Chihiro deliberately sits down across from Kyotaro and talks to him about Anna. Chihiro reveals that her health condition doesn't allow her to eat snacks, so Anna always hides from her when eating. However, once Anna gets praised by Chihiro, she would show up herself. Therefore, Chihiro starts praising Anna as a cool and considerate girl. Sure enough, Anna gets out immediately. After listening to Chihiro's explanation, Kyotaro finally understands why Anna eats snacks alone. In the following story, all the students in the school are deeply involved in the preparations for the school's culture festival. Kyotaro's class decides to set up a haunted house. Since Kyotaro has nice handwriting, Anna suggests that he and Anoka work together to make a propaganda poster. Anoka has a plump body, and Kyotaro can't resist stealing glances at her. Anna takes on the role of the female ghost inside the haunted house. When she suddenly emerges from a well, Kyotaro is startled due to Anoka's chubby figure. She envies Anna's attractive figure. Kyotaro comforts her, telling her that everyone has their own merits, and she doesn't need to envy Anna. However, he never expects that Anoka will write Anna's surname on the tombstone. Kyotaro worries infighting would happen between Anoka and Anna, so he takes the fall for writing the name. Just then, Anoka happens to show up, admitting that it was she who wrote Anna's name on the tombstone. But she doesn't have the intention to curse Anna, as it's just a common surname. Knowing the truth, Anna apologizes to Kyotaro for blaming him. Meanwhile, Kyotaro still doesn't want Anna to be related to the tombstone, so he writes his own last name on it instead. After the misunderstanding is cleared up, Anna asks Kyotaro to help her fake some blood on her face. Blushed, he quickly makes a red dot on her face and runs away. During Culture Festival, Kyotaro discovers that Haruya is trying to approach Anna again. Since Haruya has helped him salvage his bike, he thinks Haruya isn't a bad guy. But when he sees Haruya and Anna together, he is still bothered. Therefore, he follows them, only to be discovered by Anna. Anna invites Kyotaro to visit the classroom with the theme of our town of 80 years ago, where Anna is surprised to find her home on the map. Kyotaro finds it memorable and wants to take a photo of the map, but Anna mistakenly thinks he is offering to take a picture with her. She then takes his phone and takes a selfie with him. The moment Kyotaro sees the photo, he knows he has fallen in love with Anna. One day, Kyotaro is in the process of conceiving a dark story. While designing the female protagonist, he finds himself unable to stop thinking of Anna. After finishing his work, he experiences a headache due to overexertion. He heads to the infirmary, where the doctor recommends he rest for an hour. However, to his surprise, Anna is lying on the next bed. When he sees Anna's peaceful sleeping face, his heart races. Suddenly, Anna opens her eyes. She doesn't feel guarded around familiar people and is relieved that the person who stares at her is him, not a stranger. Learning about Kyotaro's headache, she offers him a pill. When Kyotaro is going to take the pill, he sees a yellow cup by the sink. Since there are still water droplets on the cup, he supposes Anna might have just used it. This lecherous boy can't help but want to use the same cup with Anna, which means kissing her indirectly. But before he takes the sip, he gets interrupted by Anna, who is about to leave. He realizes how evil his thought was, putting down her cup. After Anna leaves, Kyotaro notices her shirt in the infirmary. He heard that girls always smell good and wants to smell Anna. At this time, the doctor returns to the infirmary and also sees Anna's shirt. Based on the information on it, she discovers that Kyotaro and Anna are in the same class and asks him to help give it back to her. Kyotaro finally gets to smell Anna as he wished, followed by a physiological reaction occurring. When Kyotaro returns to the classroom to continue his story, he overhears three boys discussing adult topics. Sho even plans to ask Anna if she stimulates her private parts with toys. However, he doesn't dare to communicate with Anna in person, so he asks Kyotaro to help pass a note to her. Kyotaro doesn't want Anna to know Sho's dirty thoughts, and thus gives her the paper where he draws a sketch of his heroine based on Anna. Then he opens Sho's note, only to find it is just to ask for Anna's line address. Because Kyotaro gave Anna a sketch of the character, he has to draw another one. During this time, he hears Sho is going to conduct a very obscene psychological test with the girls. The test involves having the girls touch his fist with one hand. Depending on how they touch it, it will reveal their views on intimacy and their preferred positions. Miko thinks Sho is just looking for an excuse to touch the girls' hands. To dispel her doubts, Sho invites the boys to participate in the test together. But the girls still don't want to touch Sho's hand, so they use a ruler, or even their feet to touch him. Also, they don't really trust Sho's words, and decide to look up the psychological test online. After learning that the test is actually very indecent, Anna refuses to join it. During her lunch break, Anna notices her candy missing, and as there's only Kyotaro in the library, she suspects that he has stolen her candy. She grabs his hand, only to find that she has misunderstood him. However, her action reminds Kyotaro of Sho's psychological test and deduces that Anna likes to dominate when it comes to intimacy, which excites him so much that he has difficulties calming down. In PE class, Anna's nose is hit by a basketball. Kyotaro is so worried about her that he rushes to the infirmary as soon as possible. He doesn't want others to find out, thus hiding under the bed secretly. At this moment, Anna is on the phone with her family. Because of her nose injury, she is unable to participate in tomorrow's photo shoot. She is so sad that her tears drop on the floor. Seeing this, Kyotaro can't help but cry. It is the first time he has seen Anna being vulnerable, and he seems to realize his feelings for her. After that, Anna comes to school as usual. Although her nose was not broken, she feels guilty and disappointed for missing the photo shoot. Kyotaro cares about Anna and has been secretly following her. When he finds that Anna's paper towels are running out, he leaves his on the library desk and marks "feel free to use." Soon, Anna seems to sort herself out. After eating her snacks, she wipes her hands with Kyotaro's tissue. Seeing the smile on her face, Kyotaro feels relieved, but he keeps refusing to accept that he has feelings for Anna. He repeatedly tells himself that he just doesn't dislike Anna, and it isn't a sign that he wants to date her. One day, during lunch, Kyotaro notices that Anna has secretly hidden the milk provided by the school. He guesses that Anna wants to use the milk to feed stray animals, but to his surprise, Anna just wants to try some yogurt. He notices that Anna doesn't have a container for the milk and reminds her that she can get a bowl from the home economics classroom. They come to the home economics classroom together, only to find the door locked. Kyotaro can only take her to the science lab, where they get glass beakers as containers for the milk. Because Kyotaro is very particular about the grams of milk, Anna finds him very interesting. As the snack is successfully made, Anna asks Kyotaro to taste it first. Then it's her turn to enjoy it. All of a sudden, a teacher spots them. Anna is frightened and choked, causing the snack to splash on her. But what the teacher sees is Anna's lap covered with unknown liquids, suspecting that they're doing something bad. Although Kyotaro explains that it is just yogurt, they are still severely criticized by the teacher. During the thorough cleaning, a girl named Rin always hovers around Anna. Kyotaro recognizes her as the one who smashed Anna with a basketball, and guesses that she is trying to apologize to Anna. At this time, Anna's rag falls downstairs from the window, and she rushes down. Rin thus misses the opportunity to apologize, feeling upset. As a mutual friend of Rin and Anna, a girl named Surina worries that Anna would mistakenly think what Rin did was on purpose, urging her to apologize as soon as possible. But Rin is acting timidly, which enrages Surina, who then falls into a quarrel with Rin. After school, Rin comes to the library to find Anna. Kyotaro knows she's probably trying to apologize, and thus decides to leave the space for them. Just as he's about to leave, Anna stops him. It turns out she is obsessed with a face-changing app and wants to try it with Kyotaro. Out of shyness, Kyotaro runs away in a hurry. Meanwhile, Surina is peeking at them at the door. She doesn't want to be noticed, reminding Kyotaro not to make any noise. At this time, only Anna and Rin remain in the library. Anna asks her to take a face-swapping photo, but because of her nose injury, she cannot complete some exaggerated expressions, which makes her quite disappointed. Just then, Rin takes the opportunity to apologize to Anna, but to her surprise, Anna doesn't know it was Rin who smashed her, and she doesn't mind it at all. Seeing Rin still being guilty, Anna proposes to share snacks with her. After Anna leaves, Surina apologizes to Rin for her recklessness, and the two quickly reconcile. On his way back home, Kyotaro runs into Anna. Anna notices that Kyotaro has a new bike and asks for a ride to the train station. As a token of appreciation, she gives him the scrap of her popsicle. It is the first time Kyotaro has ridden a bicycle with a girl, and he feels quite nervous. Anna explains to him that due to an injury, her family has forbidden her from playing basketball, so she has to quit the basketball club. Upon learning that Kyotaro only goes to the consulting club once a week, she decides to join his club. Upon arrival at the station, Anna gives Kyotaro a complete popsicle. Kyotaro then imitates Anna's actions, giving her the scrap, causing her to be embarrassed and shy. Kyotaro then waves her goodbye, but as he raises his arm to hi, a taxi stops in front of him. In the following story, the head teacher hears that someone has found bags of snacks in the trash can in the library. He soon lists Anna as a target of suspicion and asks her what she thinks about it. Anna is so nervous that she replies she has never left it in the trash can, based on which, the head teacher deduces that Anna has indeed brought snacks to school. Therefore, Anna is asked to be in the teacher's office next week. On weekend, Kyotaro and his sister come to a burger restaurant. He actually feels humiliated to hang out with his sister, and doesn't want to be seen. However, his worries become a reality, as Anna and her friends happen to be in the restaurant sitting right behind him. Kyotaro immediately lies to his sister that he is going to order food and temporarily leaves his seat, while Anna recognizes Kyotaro and follows him. Kyotaro doesn't want to expose his closeness to his sister, but Anna envies him for having an older sister. During the chat, Kyotaro notices that Anna wants to have ice cream, but gives up ordering one because her wallet is on her seat. Kyotaro thus deduces that Anna has come to talk to him on purpose, which surprises him. When it is Kyotaro's turn to order, he orders an ice cream, but he doesn't dare to give it to Anna. Afterward, Kyotaro is worried that Anna may face punishment from the class teacher, so he accompanies her to the office. He explains that Anna is a very straightforward person. Most people first understand the intent behind a question before responding, but Anna doesn't, and she answers literally. Anna's reply, stating that she didn't leave any snack bags in the dustbin, simply means she didn't have any snacks with her. Kyotaro is usually a man of few words. It is the first time the class teacher has heard him speak so much. He is convinced by Kyotaro and doesn't hold Anna responsible. To thank Kyotaro, Anna gives him a candy. She decides to become friends with him, so that he doesn't have to use honorifics for her anymore. Then, the class will go on job visit, which is one of the essential activities in Japanese high schools. Every 6 students will form up a group and visit various businesses. As Kyotaro's hobbies are special, he wants to see work that allows him to peer into the dark side of the world, such as crime investigation, medical coroners, and so on. But before deciding on a place to visit, he must first solve the grouping problem. Kyotaro has no friends in the class, and the only classmates willing to accept him are Sho and his teammates. But Sho is a real perv, and he doesn't want his group to be full of boys. Knowing that Anna's and Anoka's groups are both short of 2 people, they decide to join their groups respectively. Sho first communicates with Anna's group and offers the idea of joining them. After discussing for a while, the group chooses Kenta, who has the best reputation among the 4, but Kenta likes Anoka and wants to join her group. At this time, Anna suddenly recalls that Kenta once confessed to Anoka, hurriedly saying she wants to change the candidate. Kyotaro knows Anna's intention. To help her, he offers to let Kenta join Anoka's group, because Anna and her friends are not good at studying, and someone who studies hard like Kenta is better suited to another group. Sho echoes Kyotaro's words, while describing himself as an idiot and a good fit for Anna's group. Kyotaro, afraid that he can't stay with Anna, hurriedly lies that he only scored 60 in chemistry. Eventually, Kyotaro manages to become a member of Anna's group. Unexpectedly, Anna sees through his lie and whispers to him, "You just lied." A simple sentence makes Kyotaro's face flush. After school, Kyotaro meets Anna and Anoka in the library. Anoka mentions her past date with Kenta. She has a strong crush on Kenta and decides to lose weight for him. Anna, on the other hand, has no dating experience. The only things she can share with Anoka are some romantic interactions she likes, such as sharing earphones or holding hands in their pockets. While demonstrating these actions, Anna accidentally spots Kyotaro behind the bookshelf. Anoka is very observant. She notices that Anna often spends time with Kyotaro in the library and eagerly anticipates the improvement of their relationship. In the next scene, it is raining while Kyotaro is about to go home. You know, on rainy days, either the girl or the boy would forget to bring an umbrella, which is an indispensable plot in love stories. See, Anna is coming to Kyotaro, asking him to lend her his raincoat temporarily as she doesn't have an umbrella, intending to buy one in the convenience store. Unbeknownst to him, this is just Anna's lie. When he finds out that Anna forgot her wallet, he immediately catches up with her, only to take an umbrella out of her bag. Embarrassed, Anna explains that the umbrella is broken. Kyotaro doesn't expose her lie, but just puts the wallet in her jacket pocket according to her guidance. Not until Anna leaves does Kyotaro discover that her umbrella isn't broken. To thank Kyotaro, Anna shares her favorite ice cream with him, and says, "My love," to him. Kyotaro isn't sure if she meant ice cream or him, but he is well aware of his feelings for Anna. On the day of the job visit, Kyotaro and Anna come to the publishing house together. Anna rarely reads manga, so she shows little interest in those manga scripts. On the contrary, Kyotaro loves manga very much, but he is timid and afraid to show his passion for manga like everyone else. Just then, Anna sees through Kyotaro's thoughts and takes the initiative to drag him to admire the original manga scripts. Before leaving, Anna puts her hands behind Kyotaro because the elevator is too crowded. They are so close to each other that Kyotaro doesn't know what to look at, eventually closing his eyes. But the other senses are still working, and he can clearly smell her fragrance. In this ambiguous atmosphere, none of them speaks. After the visit, they all arrive at the subway station together. While discussing their favorite manga, Anna mentions the one and only shoujo manga she has ever read and offers to lend it to Kyotaro. Chihiro teasingly remarks that Kyotaro will never read a shoujo manga. Just picturing him reading one makes her burst into laughter. Kyotaro feels belittled by this. He excuses himself to the restroom to vent his emotions. Surprisingly, besides Anna, no one else hears his words. By the time they reach the subway platform, everyone else has already taken the train and left. Anna thought she should have explained the situation to others and feels very sorry. To comfort her, Kyotaro buys a drink and takes the blame on himself, claiming that he should have loudly announced that he was going to the toilet. Amused by his words, Anna relaxes a lot. Getting on the next subway, Kyotaro and Anna each stand by the door, and when they look up, they can see each other. Anna has gained some fame in the modeling industry, and Kyotaro fears that once she is recognized by passers-by, his being with her will affect her reputation. He has very low self-esteem and wants to stay away from her. Unexpectedly, Anna suddenly holds his bag, reminding him not to go too far away or they will get separated. Therefore, he stays and starts chatting with Anna, who then mentions Kenta and Anoka's relationship. She is looking forward to seeing them reveal it in class, but if it were her, she would enjoy secret dating. As she keeps talking, they become so close that Kyotaro gets dizzy and nervous, having no idea what she was saying. When they return to school, other group members are waiting for them at the gate. Chihiro is feeling guilty about being separated from them. She was too concerned about the back-to-school time to notice Kyotaro and Anna. After seeing Anna, Chihiro immediately apologizes to her. Anna is very tolerant of her friends and quickly reconciles with Chihiro. The job visit day impresses Anna a lot. She especially lends her favorite shoujo manga to Kyotaro. She likes the manga very much, trying to spoil a lot with him, but Kyotaro resists spoilers and prevents Anna from continuing to tell the story. After school, Anna encounters Kyotaro in the library. She notices that he isn't reading that shoujo manga, which makes her quite displeased. While Anna and Kyotaro are in a struggle over the books, an accidental intimate moment happens. Anna feels extremely embarrassed and her first instinct is to flee. In the midst of this romantic atmosphere, Kyotaro stops Anna and asks if she will be coming to school tomorrow. Anna assures Kyotaro that she not only will come to school but also visit the library. The next day, Anna fulfills her promise. As she arrives at school, she asks Kyotaro if he has read the shoujo manga. Sho, who is passing by, happens to see them talk happily, and is surprised by the harmonious relationship between them. He then finds a chance to have a conversation with Kyotaro. It turns out that Sho has always had a crush on Anna. It is often said once you fall in love with someone, you will no longer treat her as your intimate fantasy. Sho thinks this statement is very accurate, and when he finds it hard to imagine intimacy with Anna, he realizes that he is in love with her. Kyotaro is very surprised, because Sho always looks at Anna in a lewd way. He can hardly believe Sho really likes Anna. When Kyotaro and Anna come to the library, they find a notice on the wall prohibiting eating and drinking. Anna, fearing that her eating in the library has leaked, decides to go to the library committee to find out. The teacher tells them that she has picked up a candy wrapper in the hallway. Worried about students snacking in the library, she put a sign on the wall. However, Anna still cannot quit snacking. She risks being discovered and eats chocolate in the library. Just then, Kyotaro notices that the teacher is nearby, hurriedly grabbing the chocolate from Anna's hand. Worried that Anna would misunderstand him, he hurriedly explains the reason for taking away the snacks. After the notice, Kyotaro thought that Anna wouldn't come to the library for snacking again. Unexpectedly, Anna still comes on the grounds of doing homework. Kyotaro and Anna still maintain the agreement to meet in the library. Kyotaro likes Anna very much, and to get to know more about her, he searches the internet for her name, but when he learns that Anna is filming a movie, he feels so inferior that he doesn't believe he can catch up with her to be her boyfriend. During their physical education class, Kyotaro notices that Anna has her shirt on backwards. Temporarily, Anna hands him her jacket and swiftly changes her shirt back without revealing anything. Kyotaro feels extremely embarrassed, avoiding looking at Anna, and he slows down his running pace. After the run, Anna accidentally takes Kyotaro's jacket, mistaking it for her own, and puts it on. In math class, the teacher asked Sho to come to the podium to solve a math problem. Worrying that Sho would see Anna wearing his jacket, Kyotaro raises his hand and works out the problem. To his surprise, Anna has always known that she took the wrong jacket. During the lunch break, she comes over to exchange the jackets with Kyotaro. Their class changes seats every once in a while, and this time, Kyotaro sits behind Anna's left. It's supposed to be a happy thing, but he soon finds his sight being blocked because Anna is much taller than him. Anoka, who sits next to Kyotaro, notices it and offers to lend him her notes. Just then, Anna sees the close interaction between Kyotaro and Anoka, getting quite jealous and unpleasant. Kyotaro hurriedly explains that he can only see Anna during classes. He is so nervous that he didn't mention about Anna blocking his sight, causing her to misunderstand that he has been staring at her during classes, and she immediately blushes. It isn't until Anoka reports to the teacher about Kyotaro's difficulty in seeing the blackboard that they clear up this misunderstanding. After the teacher's adjustment, Anna sits next to Kyotaro. She hasn't realized her height would affect him and expresses her apologies. Kyotaro is very considerate. He knows she is busy with her work, and it is normal not to notice this small detail. Anna is surprised that Kyotaro has been paying attention to her acting activities. She excitedly shares her experiences of starring in a movie and asks him for help with practicing lines. To practice conveniently, they go to the utility room. However, they are too close, and Anna feels very shy, making it difficult to continue practicing lines. On weekends, Kyotaro watches Anna's variety show at home. Since she is not that famous, there are only a few shots of her in the show. But Kyotaro feels relieved, because he is worried that once Anna becomes famous, she will be more and more distant from him. Soon after, Kyotaro's class holds a parent-teacher conference, another essential activity for Japanese schools. Before graduation, the school will arrange for teachers, students and parents to discuss the issue of the students' further education and employment. Kyotaro does not want to stay with his mother, thus secretly hiding in a corner, only to see Anna take the initiative to talk to his mother and exchange candies with her. Anna likes Kyotaro's mother. While studying in the library, she specially takes out the candy his mother gave her. Just then, the library teacher walks up to them. Remembering the rule that students are not allowed to take any snacks into the library, Kyotaro hurriedly reminds Anna to hide the candy. He was whispering it in her ear, causing Anna to be extremely shy and stunned. Hence, Kyotaro has to help hide the candy himself. It is raining again after school, but Kyotaro forgot to bring a raincoat this time. Just as he is about to ride home in the rain, Anna stops him, offering to sit in the back seat of his bike and help him hold the umbrella. However, Kyotaro thinks it's unsafe and rejects her. He returns home alone when he suddenly finds a shopping bag in his bike, which was most likely left by Anna. He sees the feminine care items in the bag, worries that Anna is in a special situation, and immediately goes back to catch up with her, only to be told that this is not for her period. Afterward, Kyotaro caught a cold from riding his bike in the rain and requests a day off from school. Anna is very concerned about his condition and takes the initiative to visit him at his home. Kyotaro wants to make a good impression on Anna and decides to change his clothes. However, he overestimates his physical condition and accidentally faints while changing clothes. Anna can't find Kyotaro for a while, so she goes to his room to check on him, only to see him lying on the ground. She helps him up and dresses him. Kyotaro is dizzy now. He thinks he is dreaming and leans towards Anna. Anna's heart races, and she holds Kyotaro tightly. When Kyotaro wakes up, he finds a note from Anna wishing him a speedy recovery. Due to his illness, he can't distinguish which parts are real and which are part of his dream. When finally back to school, Kyotaro tells Anna that he doesn't remember much about what happened yesterday. She is a bit disappointed, wanting to know what he remembers, but gets interrupted by Chihiro passing by. As Kyotaro leaves, he overhears Chihiro talking about Anna's cold, but he didn't realize that Anna might have been infected by him. On this day, Anna is fretting about how to become friends with Kyotaro online. She asks Kyotaro if he uses Line, and shows him a funny emoji, as she is waiting for him to ask for the emoji and thus she can add him as a friend. Kyotaro shows no interest in the emoji and refuses her request, but Anna doesn't give up. She goes on to ask Kyotaro if his club has a group chat, trying to find his personal account through the group chat. However, Kyotaro has no friends at all, and there are only a few members in his club, who would neither set up a group chat nor invite him to join. Anna can't think of a better way to get Kyotaro's Line ID. Just then, Miko is complaining about not being able to find a boyfriend, and she intends to add all the boys to her Line friends to find a match before Christmas, which gives Anna an inspiration. However, before she can ask for Kyotaro's ID, Miko takes the lead and gets it first. Seeing him adding Miko, Anna is outraged. At this moment, Miko mentions that she admires a male classmate named Ishimuro and wants Anna to help her get his ID. Anna, in order to attract Kyotaro's attention, deliberately claims that she and Ishimuro live in the same apartment building and that their parents are good friends, which does get Kyotaro so jealous that he wants to stop them from becoming friends, but he can't find a suitable reason. When he hears Anna ask Ishimuro if he has Line, he suddenly realizes that in the library, Anna was asking for adding him as a friend online. Kyotaro has been feeling himself inferior, and he thought Anna should like the kind of gentle and handsome boy, but to his surprise, the male protagonist of the shoujo manga recommended by Anna turns out to be a very gloomy boy. Coupled with the fact that Anna had a lot of physical contact with him, he develops the idea that she likes him, but he soon forces himself to dispel this fantasy as it seems impossible for a guy like him. One day, Kyotaro notices that Haruya is once again pursuing Anna. He mentions a newly released Switch game and invites Anna to his house to play it together. What's even more exaggerated is that his girlfriend is right behind him, watching them. Since Anna turns him down, he immediately changes his words, claiming that the person he truly wants to invite is Chihiro, hoping they can all join in. Chihiro doesn't detect Haruya's intentions and agrees to his request. Anna wants to warn Chihiro to be cautious of Haruya but doesn't want to hurt her pride, so she declines going to Haruya's house house and suggests that Chihiro go with Miko instead. Anna feels very sad and hides in the library to cry, where Kyotaro sees her. Anna takes the initiative to ask Kyotaro if he plays the Switch. This reminds Kyotaro of a childhood memory when all the boys around him were playing the Switch, but he had only tried it once and gave it a low rating for the dumb controls. Unexpectedly, when he got to high school, he voluntarily purchased a Switch, which he finds very embarrassing now. Just then, Haruya's girlfriend comes into the library with her companion. To show her closeness to Haruya, she calls out Haruya's nickname and apologizes to Anna for his previous behavior. Her companion takes the opportunity to praise Anna's cuteness and assumes that she must have a boyfriend already. Hearing this, Anna, worried that Kyotaro would take it seriously, hurriedly stresses that she does not have a boyfriend. Noticing that Anna seems to care about Kyotaro a lot, the two girls can't help thinking there must be something between Anna and Kyotaro. They immediately go to bring Haruya here. As Anna has been trying to get rid of Haruya, she directly kisses Kyotaro in front of him. Seeing this, Haruya leaves, while Anna feels extremely shy. Without explaining anything, Anna flees in a hurry. After school, Chihiro tells Anna that she has decided not to go to Haruya's house because she has learned his true intentions from Miko and is very sorry for Anna. Seeing them reconcile, Kyotaro feels happy for Anna. Beyond that, Kyotaro has been thinking about his relationship with Anna. He recalls the time they spent together, suspecting that she was just using him to contain other boys, and she doesn't like him at all. Thinking of that, Kyotaro hasn't been to the library since. A few days later, Anna notices that Kyotaro is angry and takes the initiative to apologize to him for the kissing incident. To her surprise, Kyotaro is still unwilling to talk to her, and his indifference makes her unable to hold back her tears. Kyotaro sees Anna's tears and suddenly realizes that he has misunderstood her. Anna has a kind-hearted personality and would never manipulate others to achieve her goals. This reminds him of the memories related to the Switch once again. In fact, he just felt he couldn't have a Switch himself and was afraid he might develop a desire to own it. So he deliberately told others that the Switch wasn't fun. To prevent Anna from getting hurt, Kyotaro lies, saying that he doesn't go to the library because he had something else to do, and he wasn't angry. Anna is overjoyed and hugs him tightly, emphasizing that it is a hug between friends. Kyotaro and Anna regain their friendship. On the way home, Kyotaro returns the shoujo manga that Anna lent him, and she promises to bring him the second volume next week. However, by the following week, Anna doesn't bring it. Since winter vacation is approaching, she adds Kyotaro's line on the grounds that she can contact him to hand him the manga during vacation. On Christmas Eve, Anna and Kyotaro makes an appointment to meet in Shibuya. Kyotaro rarely sees Anna in her daywear, and he observes for a long time before stepping forward to say hello to her. Anna cares about today's date. When she sees Kyotaro, she deliberately turns around and touches up her lipstick. Kyotaro is afraid to get too close to Anna, fearing to be mistaken for a couple. Anna, however, keeps trying to get close to Kyotaro. She lies that the manga she carries is so heavy that she needs his help. As they walk, Anna notices a lot of people lining up in front of a cafe. Attracted by the muffins on the signboard, she drags Kyotaro in. Together in the line with Anna, Kyotaro is very nervous. He doesn't know what to talk about, casually asking her how her hair was braided. To his surprise, Anna tells him it was her mother that braided her hair. He has met her mother once, who seemed to be a serious parent, and he didn't expect her to be so close and nice with Anna in private. When it's finally their turn, Kyotaro feels even more nervous in the cafe. Actually, he doesn't like coffee or dessert, which once again reminds him of the big gap between him and Anna. He doesn't know how to get along with her. Just then, Anna asks Kyotaro to film a video of her eating muffins. Kyotaro thinks she is going to upload the video to her social media profile, but Anna sends the video directly to him. While he is checking the video, Anna suddenly reaches out and lifts his chin, reminding him to look at her instead of the video. The atmosphere between them suddenly becomes very ambiguous. After leaving the cafe, they go to a women's clothing store together. Kyotaro is asked to pick out a dress for Anna and to see how she looks in the dresses while she tries them on. Thinking of Anna changing clothes in the fitting room, he feels very excited. He worries about having a physical reaction and forces himself not to continue fantasizing about how Anna looks changing clothes. At that moment, Kyotaro suddenly notices that his sister has entered the women's clothing store. Anna wants to greet his sister, but Kyotaro refuses. He claims that it isn't the right time to introduce her to his sister. To help Kyotaro, Anna forcibly drags him into the fitting room. She really likes Kyotaro and asks him to promise that he will take her to meet his sister next time. As Anna feels sorry about her sweat staining the dress, Kyotaro suggests she take it as she looks perfect in it. Getting his compliment, Anna immediately decides to buy it without even taking the dress off. Just then, in the narrow fitting room, Anna accidentally bumps into Kyotaro, causing her underwear to be exposed. Seeing it, Kyotaro feels extremely shy. Time passes quickly, and as a straightforward person, Kyotaro never forces himself to do things he doesn't like. he honestly tells Anna that he had a very good day with her. Anna feels the same, and she puts her scarf around his neck. Then, they head to the subway station. In the crowded van, they hold hands to not get separated. Until they get to the fork road, they let go of each other. Before parting, Kyotaro wants to say Happy New Year to her in advance, but Anna stops him. New Year is still a few days away, and they don't need to rush to say it now. She then makes her hair Santa's beard, wishing Kyotaro a Merry Christmas. Amused by Anna, Kyotaro thinks Anna must have known his feelings for her. During the winter holidays, Kyotaro and his family go back to their hometown in Akita. For Kyotaro, it makes no difference no matter where he stays. The only thing that bothers him is that in Akita he has to sleep in the same room with his sister. He has been in contact with Anna all this time, and living with his sister makes him feel a little uneasy. In replying to Anna's message, Kyotaro remembers the agreement between them. Because Anna wanted to see the snow in Akita, he promised to take pictures and send them to her. To fulfill his promise, he goes outdoors to photograph snowy scenes. However, he is too focused on taking pictures and accidentally falls down the slope. Badly injured, he lies motionless in the snow. Not until his sister comes out to find him did he get out of trouble. Eventually, Kyotaro is taken to the hospital for treatment because of an injury to his right hand. When he gets home, he takes a photo of his right hand with a bandage and sends it to Anna. Anna is very worried about his condition and immediately invites him for a video call. Due to her anxiety, she doesn't realize that she is dressed very provocatively, causing Kyotaro to blush instantly. He dares not look at Anna and whispers that his injury isn't severe. Anna, upon hearing this, can't help but breathe a sigh of relief. Kyotaro's sister notices him video calling someone and curiously walks over. Kyotaro hastily ends the video call and explains that they are just friends. Surprisingly, his sister doesn't pay much attention to it, and she just glances at it and goes to sleep. Anna is curious about how Kyotaro defines their relationship. Kyotaro replies that he told his sister they were currently friends, because the word currently implies they may have a closer relationship in the future. Anna is thrilled. She invites Kyotaro for another video call and suggests they have drinks together and watch the moon. It is something the male and the female protagonists in a manga book did together, and she finds it very romantic. Kyotaro doesn't understand Anna's intentions, but he follows her instructions. Finally, Anna lets him pat his head 3 times and says goodnight to him. Anna loves Akita dogs very much, so before returning to Tokyo, Kyotaro buys a puppy charm for Anna as a souvenir. Back in Tokyo, he and Anna agree on a meeting place. Unexpectedly, before that day, he comes across Anna walking her dog. Anna introduces her puppy to Kyotaro and asks him to try to give instructions to the puppy. However, the puppy responds to none of his instructions, while Anna does. Not until he gives the handshake command does the puppy finally react to it. But Anna doesn't want to miss the chance to touch Kyotaro's hand, so she grabs his hand and sits down beside him. Kyotaro takes the opportunity to return the scarf that Anna lent him, but Anna tells him that it is her gift for him. Kyotaro is so impressed that he immediately gives the puppy charm to Anna. Before the day is over, they also agree to go together for a New Year's visit to the shrine. On New Year's Eve, Kyotaro meets several classmates including Miko and Haruya at a convenience store. Haruya takes Kyotaro to a restaurant with the intention to find out Anna's information. To talk to Kyotaro alone, Haruya tries to make Miko and the other girl leave for a while. He wants to get Anna's line ID and asks Kyotaro for it, but Kyotaro likes Anna so much that he firmly rejects Haruya's request. At this moment, Miko comes back and helps Kyotaro out of the siege by asking him to walk her home. On the way back, Miko deliberately holds Kyotaro's hand, while Kyotaro immediately avoids her touch and confesses that he likes Anna. Miko has long seen through his thoughts and was just trying to test him. Seeing his reaction, she finds him very interesting. Kyotaro is surprised about himself boldly exposing his feelings for Anna. After parting with Miko, he suddenly wants to hear Anna's voice, so he calls her and wishes her a happy new year. Because he heard Miko's voice on the phone, he hurriedly hangs up. He looks up at the sky and vows that he would one day confess to Anna. On New Year's Day, Kyotaro and his family go to the shrine for a visit. According to his arrangement with Anna, he will meet her after parting ways with his family. Unexpectedly, Anna arrives at the meeting point earlier and is seen by Kyotaro's sister. His sister notices that Anna is carefully checking her appearance, suspecting that she must be about to meet her loved one. Kyotaro is extremely shy and hesitates to admit that he is Anna's date. At that moment, Anna notices them and takes the initiative to greet them. In the end, Anna and Kyotaro's family complete the New Year's visit together. As Kyotaro's family leave, Anna hugs him from behind and wishes him all his wishes get fulfilled. Kyudaro's sister likes Anna very much and invites her to their home for dinner. As Anna takes off her coat, Kyotaro finds her hanging the puppy ornament on her skirt. Since Kyotaro bought the ornament with his sister, he is afraid that his sister would find out about their ambiguous relationship and hurriedly reaches out to Anna's ornament. Unfortunately, their intimate interaction still arouses his sister's suspicion, and seeing the puppy ornament, she seems convinced that their relationship is very special. Then, his sister prepares Odin for Anna, and also shows Kyutaro's old photos. It turns out that Kyotaro had excellent grades, and he had 2 good friends when he was in elementary school. At that time, he didn't seem to have any psychological problems. Kyotaro is reluctant to mention the past, preventing his sister from continuing to look through the photo album. His sister then decides to leave the space for Anna and Kyotaro. Before walking out of the room, she tells Anna that she is glad Anna is willing to be friends with Kyotaro. Perhaps she has acquiesced in their relationship and gives Kyotaro the puppy charm she bought. When Anna sees it, she mistakenly thinks it is a couple hanging ornament and is very happy. As Kyotaro is about to put away the album, Anna, interested in his past, follows him to his room. Because Kyotaro and Chihiro graduated from the same elementary school, she saw Kyotaro and Chihiro's photo album some time ago. While looking at the photos, Anna asks Kyotaro a few questions. After learning that Kyotaro's former best friends didn't enter the same high school as him because they enrolled in some private schools, Anna seems to understand why Kyotaro would have a withdrawn personality. During the chat, a magazine on the bed catches Anna's attention. Kyotaro, afraid of Anna finding out that he keeps her magazine, accidentally pounces on her. Anna is extremely shy, and she immediately pushes Kyotaro away. Before parting, she takes photos of Kyotaro and invites him to her home. That evening, Kyotaro dreams about what happened during his middle school graduation. At that time, he was unable to get into his dream private school, which led to him parting ways with his 2 best friends, leaving him feeling extremely down. Although a few boys had tried to strike up conversations with him when he first entered middle school, they were all scared away by the book named Bizarre Crime Files Murders he had in his hands. When the new semester began, Kyotaro put the book back into his backpack. His inner self reminded him not to continue masking himself with those novels, as he truly yearned for communicating with others. However, Kyotaro is still unwilling to make a change. After breakfast, his family drops him off at school, and at the school gate, he runs into Anna. Since Kyutaro's injury hasn't fully healed, they hope Anna can help take care of him, to which Anna happily agrees. Anna hangs the puppy ornament on her backpack and forces Kyotaro to hang it on his clothes. Kyotaro blushes a bit. Suddenly, he realizes that if it weren't for Anna, he wouldn't be so enthusiastic about coming to school. Surprisingly, Anna tells him that it is because he voluntarily comes to school that they have the chance to come into contact. Kyotaro is deeply moved. At this moment, his books accidentally fall to the ground. He knows very well that he carries these books with him just to hide his true self. Even if others don't understand him, he can use the books as an excuse. He has been bottling up his emotions for so long, and that's why his personality has become increasingly distorted. However, when Anna hugs him to offer comfort, he feels deeply touched. At the end of the story, Anna and Kyotaro almost arrive late for class because they forget the time. While they are running down the hallway, they run into Miko. Miko teases them as if they are a real couple. Anna doesn't object, and she takes out a piece of candy from her pocket and gives it to Kyotaro. This seems to imply that their relationship will become even closer in their future school life. That brings the end of the season. I really like such love stories. They are dreamy but real, and they easily resonate with us. Perhaps you will wonder why a guy like me always likes to reminisce about some romance anime. I think anyone can be filled with fantasies and expectations for sweet love. Well, today's video ends here. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll make more excellent anime recap afterward. Bye!